That to defend, so.
Paisley.
Eliminate them.
Oh. I'm running around.
It looked like she shook her head. Okay. She's telling me no.
With the melee.
Exemplary Crimson.
Oh, that was nasty.
That's my fault.
That was nasty.
Melly, I definitely.
You kind of.
I saw him when he ran up too.
Bro fucking walked in the door.
Oh my god, I made him smash the TV.
I think he's another blow up, bro.
Piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. Me? I'm calling myself a piece of shit. Now leave me alone. I don't go lying. Yeah, I'm not trying that. I don't do shit. Go kaboom.
West Point requesting LDBR fire.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Oh, hell no.
He let me do that. He let me do that.
Deathmatch.
Big ones.
Neutralize all threats.
Penis.
Oh, giraffe cock there.
Elephant penis.
Elephant shoes.
Keep it that way.
Get out of here, bitch. Hit your shots, bro. Oh, now he does after I said something. Hey, what are you doing? What are you... Hey, shot caller. What are you doing?
Ooh, cute.
There's already 4v4.
Cute little boy.
Yeah, cute little boy. Tism boy. How'd they get more players, but we didn't?
That's good. More kills for us. They're on me, bro. They love me.
Woo!
I feel so
Get a
loved.
shot.
Oh, he knew. How do you know that? Somebody on here.
Oh, puppy. Puppy chulo. Oh, look at this little. Look at this little. Look at this one right here. You gotta go right there. Catch that shit for me, bitch. Oh, he didn't catch shit. Oh, shit. I was sliding. Fucking boy. Hey, catch that shit.
I can't see the fucking guy that's trying to kill me.
The sniping dude. Hey, don't do that, Mike.
It's a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, shit. Oh. Fucking Ninja Turtle.
Come here, turtle boy. Shit on him.
Yeah, fucking. Oh, you got it? Oh, yeah, fucking baby. Fucking daddy.
He's trying to come back. He's throwing grenades over here now. He's mad that he died.
Got you, bitch.
Got one.
I just want to get to my plane. I don't know how that's gonna work.
What the fuck are you shooting at me for?
I'm trying to get to my plane. Oh shit. Damn, I can't even get on my spawn. I catch this grenade, bitch.
They've taken the lead.
I need to sit up. I'm laying down. I can't be laying down and playing this damn game.
Oh my god.
Hurts.
UAV established overhead.
No. Fuck. No.
Boy.
Check 50%.
I was alive for so long. Okay.
Yeah, wow.
Flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Oh, trust me, that UAV won't save you. I want you to know where I am.
Coming back. Damn.
I can't get to my helicopter.
Look at this. They all have these loud ass feet just stomping through the fucking halls. Nice catch.
Oh shit, right there. And little cubby.
Available for tasking.
I missed my shot.
Oh, I was gonna shit on him. He's picking up my gun. I'd killed so many times. He like, what the fuck gun does he have?
You have eyes on.
Kobe, catch an A for me. Oh, he caught it.
UAV
Fucking
MTL
turtle boy.
50%. Check.
I think I'm lagging.
Oh, my back is killing me. This is gonna be my last one.
Mission timeline
Yeah, me
expired.
too.
Yeah, fuck you, Melly. We're leaving.
I'm shitting on these kids. Oh no, they're on the heli.
I was trying to kill him from the fucking thingamajigger.
Wait, he got walls. He's already.
Melly got walls.
No, Big. Big has walls. He's pre-fired before I even. Yes, he is. He's pre-fired before I even get to
He's
him.
ass.
Yeah, he's trash with the walls, but that's probably why he has walls.
Get a UAV on you.
Trash.
Or die.
Die.
Standing by.
They're about to break. Give them a nudge.
Neutralized.
UAV standing by.
Fuck, I looked away.
These kids were horrible.
Scour the area. Find whatever
30
they
and
find.
6.
Trash.
They were
What am I
horrible.
supposed to do when my team is dropping 7 and fucking what? What's this motherfucker at? 8 and 18. 8 and 18.
Gotcha,
4 and
bitch.
18. 18 and 14. Oh my god, bro. This is so
Gotcha, bitch.
devious. Yeah, this dude
You got
out here
walls.
is
You got
ridiculous.
walls, bro. Don't lie.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Blue Chew was taking my head off, bro. You were looking making me rage, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
GG.
I love you, daddy.
I love you too, bro. GG's, happy New Year's,
Alright.
brothers.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
No, fuck you.
No,
Happy
what?
New Year's.
What?
Hey,
What?
fuck you, Melly. Hey, Melly, fuck you, man.
Hey, what, Melly?
Bro, I just caught a stray. First off, I would like to say Happy New Year to everybody. It's going to be an amazing year. We got GTA 6 finally. You know, more games, more grinding, more videos for y'all, more content. Hope y'all have a great year this year. It's going to be an amazing year. I'm very positive about the year. Last year was very good for me. I hope you guys had a great year last year too. Let this year be a better year. Anyway, let's get back to what you want to see. I'm going to be hiding my camera so it doesn't get in the way of anything. I want you guys to be able to see the full screen of everything. So let's get to it. All right, so what we're going to do here is, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I have a Logitech G502X mouse. and I'm playing on a glass pad also. But I told you about the mouse because I'm using Logitech for my YY keybinds and stuff. So here it is. That's my 502X Plus. If you also have a Logitech mouse, then this is where you'll be going to set up your YY keybind. So let's see, I believe it is in here. It's my macro. And then let's see, view 2. Okay, see, so my YY macro is the small button right here on the side of my mouse. So I click that so you guys can see it. Now what you do is you tap on this option right here, repeat while holding. Let me go ahead and just up that for you so you can see it. Repeat while holding, because you want to be able to like continue to YY while you're holding the button. And then set these same exact keys up. So what you're going to do is click right here and click the number 2 on your keyboard, number 2, and then put 0 milliseconds. And then number 2 again, which will be 25, number 1, which would be a 0, and then a 1 again. So you got down, 2 up, 1 down, 1 up, like that. So just copy this exactly as is, and then you'll have it. Make sure you turn off this standard delay. I think that's like set on default. So turn that off so you can be able to change your milliseconds right here. Okay. So like I said, that's my YY. And like I said, also it's on the side of my mouse. See, so this is my YY. I think this was like just my, for me to use my mic, like my push to talk. This is my slide, num7. I got num7 set as the slide. And then I believe this would be my dive. And then this is something else, or this is my dive and this is something else. Either way it go, these are being used in game, but you'll see in the in-game settings when I go there. So yeah, anyway, this was for the YY macro because I know you guys want that. And now let's get to the game settings. Okay, so you can use the same exact settings on Black Ops 7, but I've been playing BO6 lately and a little bit of Modern Warfare 3, but mostly BO6. So I'm going to go to BO6 so you guys can see like my most recent changes, because I know that when you go on BO6 and change settings, they won't apply to BO7 also. So you'll have to go over to BO7 and then change those settings. So I'm just going to go to what I use the most on the game that I play the most. Okay, so now we're on BO6 and let's go straight to these keyboard and mouse settings. My sensitivity is a 5.10. I know I said before that I wasn't going to change my setting, but this is really comfortable for me right now. So if you want to feel what I feel or play how I play, then I suggest these settings. So a 5.10 is not too fast, not too slow. It's like a good starting ground for you. It's a good mix between wrist and arm. Just put that on for right now and see how that works for you. If it's too fast, then go lower. If it's too low, then go a little bit higher, but don't go over like 6 sensitivity, because you really don't need that much of a high sensitivity. I don't know why you guys are out here running 20 cents on mouse and keyboard, like with super shaky aim, and it's hard for you to track because somebody that's far away from you is going to be hard to track them. It's going to be super hard. Like you're really hurting yourself more than helping yourself. So I suggest you go low. Okay. Don't go no higher than 6. No higher than 6. All right. Now let's get to it. Just copy all these down. I got these settings from, I think I probably got these settings from Connor right here, like this little area. Everybody's sensitivity or everybody's feel for the game is different. So these may not work for you, but they work for me. And I just want you guys to, try for yourself to see. Okay. You can give me feedback too if you really like it. This is my ADS sensitivity multiplier. I like it because it's like pretty fast, and I'm still able to control it. I can still keep it slow if I want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can still slowly track you, or I can quickly track you too. It's not too fast or too slow. It's perfect. Okay, and then I just copy that with the focus. Then these are my settings right here. Now let's go to the mouse advanced. I turned off the custom sensitivity per zoom. These are the settings, like if you want them on though, which would be 63, 0.70, 0.70, 0.70, 0.95, and 1.10. But I don't recommend these. They're not a one-to-one. You want a one-to-one on everything that you use. Snipers, ARs, whatever. You know, you want a one-to-one aim. You don't want to have to, you know, slow down on this, but then speed up on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to pick up an SMG and then, you know, you got slow tracking, which is good. But then on this, you got super fast on the sniper. You know what I'm saying? Now, it may work. This works for some people, but I just recommend a one-to-one. Okay, and then we use gradual, because gradual like also helps with like controlling the tracking and stuff like that. Relative, because if you use legacy is too fast. Okay, and legacy also turns off the monitor distance coefficient. So it'll turn that off, and then now you're just dealing with just like straight raw aim all around, and I don't suggest you do that. A lot of keyboarders run relative. They use either 1.33 or 1.78. Some people use 0.0. That's what I used to do. I used to have it all the way down like that, and it felt pretty good, but I don't know. It just what I can say is like it does feel good when you're using other guns like SMG and AR. When you use a sniper, it's really slow. Like the sensitivity feels really slow when you're trying to use snipe. When you try to snipe, you know, with a 0.00 monitor coefficient. So I suggest a 1.78. Well, yeah. So I suggest a 1.78 because it doesn't slow down the sensitivity when you pull out a sniper. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You can test it out for yourself and see exactly what I mean. But yeah, just keep this as is like that, 1.78. I know on default it's 1.33, but just change it to 1.78 and see how that feels. If you don't like it, you can go back to 1.33, or you can try to 0.0. But like I said, the sniper is very slow when it comes to sensitivity with the sniper on a 0.00, and we don't want that. Like, you want to be able to flick sometimes, you know, and you know, you just want what's comfortable for you. This is my mouse calibration settings, 0 off, and mouse wheel delay is 65. I know some people run like an 80, maybe 100. Just, you know, do what works for you, but this really works for me. I don't have any issues, so you can just run that 65 right there. And that looks like that's it for the mouse settings. Let's go to the binding. Okay, so these well, let me see. Okay, so what happens is, let me explain this correctly. These keys are not on my keyboard. Okay, so I don't even use mute microphone. I don't use mute sound. I don't use disconnect from channel. I don't pretty much use any of these actually, because I don't have the F keys. I have them on my Stream Deck, so I'm able to hit them on there, but you barely ever really need to use these, so ignore them. Now, these numpad keys are actually on my mouse because I don't have numpad keys on my keyboard either. I got a 60% Ducky 1 mini keyboard, so it's a 60% keyboard, and yeah, it doesn't have numpad keys. So what I did was, like earlier when you saw that I had the numbers on the Logitech app, you know, for the keys on my mouse, these are those numbers. So see, as you can see, number 4 is the emote. That is on that is the top. That's the top button on my mouse. It's the top little clicky button or whatever on my mouse. And then cut parachute is also on there, and it also has slide. So it was that little side button is right here. I think it was like on the side area. It's not showing all the buttons on the mouse. So yeah, but yeah, that's that. Chain stand, slide dive is 5. Like I said, all of these are on my mouse. Okay, and everything else is just, you know, what it is. So I don't really like this screen because it's kind of hard to explain. Like, look how it's just so much. Interact, settings, quick search, like it's just so much right there. So I'd rather go down the list and just show y'all like that. See, so y'all just copy these settings down. I think I'm gonna take this off because I'm tired of the auto move forward. Like oh crap. Yeah, sometimes I do that by mistake. Like I hit H by mistake and I'll be auto running and stuff, and I just don't like that. So yeah, you could turn that off also. But yeah, my chain stand slides down. Like I said, it's the button on the side of my mouse, right? And then let's go to moving advanced sliding, because I did do something in there. See, so my walk is not anything. My open parachute is the space bar. Cut parachute is either C or the button on the side of my mouse. And then my slide is this button on the side of my mouse. So what you want to do is you do want to come in here and put exactly this setting on, which is assigning a keybind strictly to slide, because that kills the dead slide issues that we have when you're trying to slide, but then like it makes you crouch and all that other stuff. Like, that's killing your slide. It's making you move slower. So you want to have a keybind strictly for slide. So whenever you hit it, you're going to slide. You're not going to crouch. You're not going to dive. You're not going to lay down. No, none of that. You're going to straight up slide. That's it. So you want that. Last says give up, space bar. And this is I don't never use L. I don't even know why I got that set. I don't use it. Like, it's on the other side of the keyboard. It's on the right side. I don't use the right side of the keyboard. So yeah, that's that for the movement advance. Scroll down some more. Fire weapon. Just copy these settings down, especially these right here, because this is going to be for your YY. So remember, we did the YY setting, which is 2 down, 1 up. That is what this is. So you're going to put 1 for next weapon, and then 2 in the next one. And that is going to be your YY. So then whenever you hold down that key that you set up, on the Logitech app, it's going to trigger both of these. Just swap back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. That's what it's going to do. So you need to set this up right here and you'll be good. Okay. Now, fire mode, I know people use that for, to swap to a single fire or a burst or 3-round burst or whatever. I don't do none of that. I just use the gun as it is, whatever. Like, I'm not about to be like, oh, let me make it 1 tap. Like, think about it. You're on a mouse. You're on a mouse and keyboard. All you gotta do is just tap it. Just tap it once. You know what I'm saying? Like it's understandable, that some people want to change and, pew pew, like 1 time, 1 bullet each tap. But that's just not my thing. I never really care for the fire mode. I just use the gun as is. So if it's a 3-round burst, I'm using the 3-round burst. If it's not, then it's not. If it's single fire, then that's cool. I'm using that. Don't matter. Just, it's a preference. My lethal equipment is E. Yes. My tactical, I made that my middle button because it's easy to get to it. Like, I know some people tactical would be like Q, but I don't like taking my finger off of, like other keys, like the A or something. If I need to move sideways, like left and right, I got to take my fingers off the A and D or whatever to hit Q. I'm not doing that. I just want to have it right on my mouse where I can boom. And then my lethal, I don't mind coming off the D key to throw a lethal. I don't mind. But I might end up changing that later to a button on my mouse. But I don't know. Right now, it works for me because I barely ever use the lethals anyway. Like, I'd rather down you and then throw, my throwing knife or whatever. Or sometimes I just I use it to throw a grenade or something. But that's really it. So yeah, I'd rather use this for my tactical, like my stem. It's on my mouse. I'd rather do that. I feel like I can just get to it faster. So field of gray X, and let's go into the combat advance and just copy these down. See, so on this mouse I'm using, I have keybinds like everywhere. I can also move my mouse, like my scroll wheel, to the left, like literally click it to the left, and it'll do this: wheel right, wheel left. So wheel left is my finishing move, and then wheel right is my body shield, like, you know, for me to grab you. And I like it like this because if I'm like YY spamming, which is, you know, the button on the side of my mouse, I can YY spam, be running around, you know, on the keyboard with my left hand. I'm running around using the keyboard. I'm YY spamming with my right, and then my middle finger is on the scroll wheel, and I could just click that bad boy to the left, and boom, I could hit you with a finisher like that. Like nothing is slowing me down. I don't got to keep, you know, hitting the button on my keyboard or anything. Like, it's all just fluid. It's all fluid. So I would suggest doing that. If you don't have a Logitech mouse, or, you know, a G502X Plus like mouse, then you just really got to figure out what works for you. But that works for me. And then that's that. I never use this, the flashlight thermal. I don't use that because that's on the other end of the keyboard. It's too far for me. And I'm not about to take my hand off of WASD just to go click the end button. Like, I'm not doing that. It's too far away. I might as well just unbind it. So yeah, these are my score streaks. I do use those because they're right above like my, you know, WASD keys. They're right above them, so it's easy to reach. I use whatever is easy to reach. And then boom, that's that. Vehicle keybinds, I don't think I really changed anything in here. See, next seat is X. My boost is caps. Like, you just copy these down. Next weapon is still 1-2 for the swap. For the Wawa swap and all that. But yeah, you can just copy these down. Just copy them down. And then whatever you don't like, you know, you'll change it. And here we are with the scoreboard. My scoreboard is Alt. Enable cursor with that, with the right click. Map is B, ping is tab. I might end up changing this because I think I want to start pinging again on my mouse because it's a little faster than tab, because with my tab I gotta take my fingers off the A key. So if I'm like moving to the left, I gotta take my fingers off the A key, which will stop me from moving to the left, just so I can ping you. And then that gives you the open time to be able to still snipe me or whatever you need to do, you know, because I'm not moving, you know, and it's just too much. So I might change that to something on my mouse so it can be an easier ping. So yeah, I'll update you guys on it if I ever change it. And then overlay advanced keybinds, just copy these down. Just copy those down. I don't care for the theater mode ones, but you can still just copy them if you want to, but I'm never really in the theater mode anyway. So yeah, sometimes I forget it even exists. And then that's that, right? My menu advance, you can just copy these. If I'm moving too fast, just make sure you hit pause on the video. But yeah, that's that. Now let's go to the movement. My sprint assist is on tactical sprint assist because I don't want to be hitting or holding any keys for, you know, the tactical sprint. Sprint assist delay, make sure that's 0. Sideways on, backwards on. Manual assist off. Crouch assist, I got that on. So if like I'm running from somebody or whatever, I don't have to manually hit crouch to go in an event or anything. I can just go straight into it. Just sprint at it and run straight into it. That's why I got on tactical sprint. I got that on. So if I'm tactical sprinting, I run straight into that vent and just go under. I never had any issues with this setting on. Never had any issues with it on. So it's perfect. Now I might change the manual assist a little bit because I do have problems sometimes like jumping through windows. Like, you know, you got to spam your space bar to get through sometimes, and Sometimes I don't like that, but then I don't like the unnecessary like mantling. It's like random. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be next to a window, you just trying to jump and sit in the window, but it'll make you mantle. I don't like that. So I don't know. I might just keep this off. And corner slice, I actually turned that off. I used to have it on, but I don't like how it does overexpose your body when you come out the side of a wall or whatever. You know, you're trying to aim around a corner. It may look like you're hiding behind that wall really good, but you're really not. Like you're really exposing your body, because for you, it shows that you're sideways slanted around a corner. But for the enemy, you're not. For the enemy, you're standing straight up out in the open. Like it's freaking stupid. So turn it off. Turn it off. I might come up with a movement video soon to kind of show you how you can still work around without using a corner slice. And it's real simple, but I might come out with something like that. And yeah, just copy these down, toggle, toggle, toggle. Turn off the auto parachute. That will get you beamed out of the sky if you have it on. This will get you beamed out of the sky on Warzone, because you're going to automatically pull your chute. Then you got to hurry up and try to cut the chute. And then somebody already just beaming you out the sky. So it's just pointless. Okay. Make sure you have it off so you can be able to land low when you're flying down with your parachute. And that's that. Like you can land as quickly as possible without getting beamed out of the sky. Sprint restore on. Just copy these settings. On. Movement advanced. Now, I know some people have a slow walk speed. I like mine fast. It's just preference. Ground and metal off. Slide dive is independent. Slide dive action delay short. Yep. You want to put short because it's quick. It's very fast. You don't gotta, you don't want it on longer medium because there's a delay. Like it's going to activate, with the delay. You want it as short as possible because, you can die pretty quickly on this game, especially if somebody's beaming you. So you want to be able to get out of that situation as fast as possible. Single tap sprint. Free sprint and door bash on, auto door peek off. And that's that. Vehicle behaviors, you can just copy those settings down right there. Real simple. Combat. Hold dedicated keybind is my melee, which is shift. When I tap shift, it goes straight to the melee weapon. So boom. And then these, my dedicated keybind, I got that set as dedicated so I can be able to, do this. My wheel left, my wheel right, body shield, that stuff. ADS and melee for this. Combat advanced. Just copy those down. Prioritize interact, because I rather interact, like open a door or whatever I need to do before I reload. I don't want to run up or try to get out of a situation and I run into a door. And then I got on prioritize reload. So then I stop at the door and I'm reload. Like that's just for example. I know you can run through the door and stuff, but yeah. Okay, let me give a better example. Matter of fact, you run to the zip line, right? The zip line, and you're getting shot at. But instead of you prioritizing the interact to hit the zip line, it makes you reload. It makes you reload because you have on prioritize reload or tap to reload or whatever, You don't want that. You want the interaction to be prioritized so then you can get out of whatever situation you need to if you need to interact. That's almost like getting in a car or something, in Warzone. You don't want to prioritize the reload and then you're just reloading next to this car and you getting shot at. You're trying to hurry up and hop in the car so you can get out of the situation. So put that on. I don't know what this is. I never really worked with that. Overlay advanced, just copy those down. Just copy them down. And let's go to the graphics. Now, everybody's PC is completely different. Everybody's build is different. Well, a lot of people's build is different. So you can still copy this down if you think it'll work for you, but I don't want you to mess anything up. But hey, just do what you want. I got this as a 65 right now because sometimes I have problems seeing. But I seen on a recommended settings video for this. They wanted it at a 55, but I got it as a 65 right now. That's working for me right now. So that's that. Okay. You just copy these settings down. Now I do have this at a 280 because my monitor, it has a 280 hertz, like a 280 refresh rate on it. So that's why I have it at 280. You're going to use whatever max the FPS that your monitor has. So if your monitor only goes to 160 FPS, then you're going to want to set this to 160. Because if you set it high, it's not going to make a difference. You're not going to see the difference because the FPS on this is high, but your monitor is limited to only a 160. So you're only still going to be seeing 160 frames on the monitor. So you'll need a better monitor if you want to see higher frames. So if you're getting a 300 FPS on your PC, you want to set this to 300, but you also want a monitor that can have 300 plus hertz, on it for you to be able to see the full 300 frames. Optimal off 10 minutes, 0. Enable jump scares. I never really noticed that, like noticed it in game or anything, but yeah. Quality, open these up for you guys to see. Got on fidelity. That's what pretty much everybody use. Yep, 90 strength. Copy these settings down. And then a lot of people run like low settings on here. So like I swap between normal and low. You can run very low, but I swap between normal and low. I still like my game to look beautiful, but still, being pretty good in performance. But normal is good. Then just copy these settings down. This is pretty much the recommended settings for majority of PC players. So yeah, just copy those. Yeah, take off the motion reductions and stuff. That stuff is stupid. I don't even know why that's an option on this game. But yeah, field of view 120. That's what I usually run. Use what's comfortable for you, but the field of view just gives you a wider view, of course. So as you can see, the 60 is low like that. Like it's only this little bit of piece of what you'll be seeing. 80 is that, 100, 120 is the widest you'll be able to see the most. So you're going to want a 120. Some people run like a 115, 110, in that area. They do what's comfortable for them, but I recommend 120. That's what works for me though. And just copy these settings down. I got inverted flashbang on because I don't like my screen going all bright white. Going dark is cool, but the bright white, like late at night, freaking 3 a.m. you gaming and it gets all bright because you get flashed. Like it's just not it. You're in a dark room and get this super white, bright screen when you get flashbang. Like nah, it's not. It's not worth it. Just have it off. Well, I mean, just have this on and have the white off. But let's go to audio. These are my master game volume settings. We don't care about the music. Dialogue, I think I have that lower at one point so I can be able to hear better. So I'm gonna just set that to a 30 because you don't really need to hear your person talk that much. Hearing it low is pretty cool. We are focused on hearing footsteps and, you know, things like that. Audio cues, not your dialogue talking over it. Enhanced headphone mode on. Oh, I never got the game pack, so we don't got to worry about that. Headphone bass boost, that's what I'm using right now. I switch between that and Sucker Punch. Yeah, so I know some people that use Treyarch Mix, but I don't know. I think this works really good, and then Sucker Punch works really good also. So, but I'm loving this right now. This is really good for my ears. So, yep, I'm using that. My headset, I'm also using the Astro A50 Gen 5, I believe it's Gen 5. I also do have a set of Astro A50Xs, which is like the newest, which got like the Logitech you know, software or whatever. But I don't really use them because they I can't use it with my Go XLR. Like it doesn't have the port that the regular A50 Gen 5s have. It doesn't have that. So I'm just sticking to what works right now. But I know later on I may need the A50Xs, so that's why I'm keeping them. So yeah, I'm sure by now you've probably already copied these settings. So let's just go ahead and go into the configure frequency. And this is what I have right now. So copy that. I'm not gonna hover over it right now because it's gonna make that beeping noise and all that. So yeah, same for the right side. Same exact settings. Then voice chat volume 30. You can just copy these down. I also do have a foot pedal that I ordered from Amazon. It's like 10 bucks, 10, maybe 15 bucks at the most. And I use that for my push to talk. But lately I've been having just open talk on. So, but yeah, just do what works for you. This is what I have right now, and it works really good. I don't have any issues or anything. And let's go to interface. The last of everything. This is what I have on right now for my telemetry, which is this top left right area right here. So I got my FPS, I got my ping. I want to know, you know, if my ping is high or anything. And yeah, got those. Let me go back real quick. Okay, it's good. Yeah, just copy those settings. All right, now we're on readability. Subtitles off, all of that off. And we're looking at color customization. So what I did was, for my team, we have a dark color. And then for the enemy is bright because it's easy to see them. And sometimes like you may be looking at a wall or something, and for some reason the game glitches sometimes, and like the name, like the enemy still pops up. Like if they're in that area, their name will pop up sometimes. Like it glitches out and it'll show their name. So you'll have, so you'll know like where they are. So this actually works really well for that. Having it bright because you can easily spot, you know, an enemy. Then put on filter 2, both, and then both of your intensities on 100. That's the color customization. This is the HUD preset. I got it on standard right now. These are the settings. You can just copy this down. Just copy those down right there. Colors. Okay, that's that. And then HUD bound. See, so a lot of people haven't even realized this. I literally just changed this the other day. As you can see, it gets small right here. So what happens is when you have it out, this is the normal setting. It'll have your map all the way in this corner. You know, your gun information all the way in that corner. You know, things like that will be too far in the corner. So what I did was just make that as small as possible. So now your map is a little closer. You don't got to look as far to the left. It's a little closer. And your gun information, like, you know, your bullets, if you're low on bullets or you don't have any bullets in there or anything, it's easier to see that stuff because it's like still kind of like it's more of in front of you now, you know? So I like that. Make sure your mini map is a square because circle, as you can see, it's hiding things like this. Like if when you compare it, you see much more with that. You see, you can see all of this up here, but you can't see it right here. Square gives you more information on the map than circle. So put it on square and just copy the rest of these settings down right here. I got my crosshair on, crosshair dot. Here it is, default. And then I made my crosshair a bright color because make your crosshair a bright color because you don't want it to blend in with anything. Like if you got like a red crosshair, it may blend in with something red and it'll throw off like your aim or your centering. So set it to something weird that you just know that's not going to show on the map. You're not going to get no crazy, you know, pinks and purples or anything on the map. Like it doesn't, that's not like a normal or the usual color, you know, for maps. So I don't have any issues with this. If you want to copy the same color, I think I got a custom color on. You can just copy this right here. Copy that hex code and just put that in and boom, and then apply custom color and you'll have it. Here, marker visuals on, and these are those settings. And that is it. Yes, if you enjoyed the video, you enjoy these settings, if you feel like they work for you, or you know, if they are working for you, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really does help my channel. It helps me. So support me while I'm supporting you, please. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Melly out.